It's the sprint to the finish line in the race for the White House. President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden both out making stops as early voting heats up.
Hello, North Carolina.
With just over 2 weeks left until Election Day, the attacks are flying in crucial battleground states.
Joe Biden is, and always has been, a corrupt politician.
This president cares more about his Park Avenue perspective on the world, the stock market, than he does about you.
Joe Biden in Durham, North Carolina, at a drive-in rally where attendees remained in their cars, slammed President Trump's handling of the coronavirus.
Things are getting worse. He continues to lie to us about the circumstances.
Biden threw a punch using remarks President Trump made to journalist Bob Woodward in which he downplayed the severity of the virus.
He tried to claim with Woodward he didn't want to panic the American people. The American people do not panic. Trump panicked.
President Trump, at a large rally in Carson City, Nevada, warned Joe Biden's coronavirus plans will hurt the economy.
He's going to lock down. This guy wants to lock down. He'll listen to the scientists. If I listened totally to the scientists, we would right now have a country that would be in a massive depression. Instead of, we're like a rocket ship. Take a look at the numbers.
Mr. Trump, trailing Biden in fundraising, is trying to spend the financial numbers. He says he could raise a lot more, but he doesn't want to be beholden to wealthy special interests.
I would be the single greatest fundraiser in history. I could call up, listen, do me a favor, would you give $10 million to my campaign? Yes, Mr. President. Would you give $20 million to yes? But you know, when you do that, you don't have to say anything. When they call you in 3 months and they say, we need help with this or that, it's, you know, very hard, like sort of almost morally.
A busy weekend of stops with precious few days left in the campaign. Trump and Biden are scheduled to meet face-to-face Thursday for the final presidential debate.